folks, glad to see you here today. Today we're going to be working on the Jeep 2008 Wrangler. It needs an upper oil pan gasket. So we're going to be putting that on. It's a nice Jeep, it's pretty, and it's got a little oil leak. So it's not uncommon for these Jeeps to have a little oil leak in this spot. We're going to take care of it today real quick. It's a fairly simple job. All right, let's get this mess started. There we go. Did anybody notice my mistake? I forgot to open up the drain pan. We gonna make a mess. There's my dog over there in the corner. That's Bodie, peeking his head in. He's all about the oil change. There we go. What's happening there? It's not draining. Ruh-roh. Better open up something. It's still not happening. All right, got the oil out, got the bolt back in the pan. It's time to start working on getting that pan out. Then you got this little brace thing here, bracket, what have you call it, I'm not sure. Five bolts. She's out of there. Well, unbolting the pan, that part of my video got corrupted. Somehow or another, that piece of the video got corrupted, so I don't get to show you the unbolting of the pan, but it's fairly straightforward, just pulling the bolts out of the pan. Then you got to do some cleaning on it. And the corners, there's four corners. On the four corners, you have to clean some of the old silicone off. Be careful with your tool not to scratch your aluminum surfaces. Get those things nice and clean. Get all the stuff off. Sorry about the light. I didn't realize it was going to blind the camera so bad. I'll have to pull that back further in the future. Kind of messed this video up a little bit. One of my first videos, so there you go. But give it a light scrub. Pull all those silicone off. Then we're going to take a rag and dry all the surfaces off. Get any oil off there. Then we're going to take a little bit of alcohol and clean cloth and really get all the oil off of it. Right after we take this oil tube off of here. Now, this is fun laying on your back in the dirt. If you ever get a chance to try it, I recommend something different. You don't call this the sandbox mechanic for nothing. Alright, we'll get some of that oil off there, dry her up a little bit. We're going to put a new O-ring on the oil pickup tube. And my dog is having a sneeze attack. It's just important to make sure this is real clean. Won't take anything strong to it. Nothing's going to scratch it. Just get it good and clean. And we're coming back with a little bit of alcohol here to make sure there's no oil on the surface. That'll dry up real quick and take the oil off. Sometimes you'll find that that old silicone is, you can actually take your thumbnail and scrape it off fairly easy. It's not too hard once it's been on there a few years, and it kind of comes off. It's been separated from the surfaces already because it's leaking, so it comes off fairly easy usually. And that's what I'm doing here, using my thumbnail and a little bit of alcohol to make sure it's good and clean. All right, it's time to put the oil tube back in. We got our O-ring in place. We're getting our bolt up in there. Off we go. Yeah, these 3.8s are known leakers. This upper oil pan gasket is a common deal on these things. It's a fairly simple replacement though. Doesn't take real long. Yeah, that light's a killer. Trying to help, and it made things much worse. Oh, I'd run back down to the inside of the block and then wipe her off. Go for a reapplication of the silicone. You got to put the silicone on all four corners where the metals come together. There's a gasket there in the front, both sides. And in the back you have to put it too, where the metals come together. Nice little bead of silicone across there. You can see on that top one now the light messed up there. Now we're putting in these great little clips that comes with the Velcro gasket. Screw them into a couple of your, well, 4 of your bolt holes, and then you slide your gasket right up on there, and it holds it in place for you while you get everything going. Get ready to put your oil pan in place. It's a great little system, really. It works really, really well. Especially if you actually have a lift or something, you can get up under and get halfway comfortable. But I always opt for Velcro gaskets in every application. Now while we had the oil pan off, I cleaned it up. It came down with about, maybe half a quart of oil still in it, even after it had drained. So it still holds a little bit of oil. And then the gaskets, this here gasket goes on to the those little pegs we put on there, the little keeper things. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. I don't remember. Well, they hold the gasket in place, and that's really nice. And then when you get your pan in place, you unscrew those out of there and put the bolts back in their place, and you're ready to go. Get down there, you spotted dog, you. Get on there. Watch out now. Yep. Bam! It happened. Amazing. That was almost like camera trickery. I'm calling trickery. It actually is very easy. Went right on. Didn't take long at all. And once you got a couple of bolts in her, she'll hold up. Find all the rest of the bolts in your sandbox. Put them in. Get a couple here and a couple there going, and we'll move on along for too long here. Yeah, bolts going in a bolt hole. That's what that is. Some ugly guy down there at the bottom. Nice thing about a Jeep now, it is a little tight under there, but you can get right under that thing.
All right.
To work on it without having to put it up on any ramps or anything. I never was a big fan of those ramps. They squish the crap out of you. Literally. Alright, we're having fun now. Look at us go. You know this new gasket's going to make us get better gas mileage. Might get this V6 all the way up to 16, 17 miles per gallon. Man, we put that bracket back on. Reversing of what we did before. Get those things lined up just right. Those bottom slots there go horizontal or slide it up and down so you can move it up and down a little bit. Get it up out of the way, get that to that other bolt. Gotta be able to move it a little bit. There we go, now we're ready. Look at that pretty new blue gasket up there. Shazam. I should have painted that oil pan while I had it off. Yeah, something to do next week.
We got a half a pop. Would you like it?
What?
Half of a thing. Would you like it?
No.
No? Okay. That might be the last one.
Yeah, the last bolt's going to go in here pretty soon.
When I looked for it.
Hey, if you're still here, it's a good time to mention. I'd sure appreciate it if you could subscribe. Be really nice. There'll be more videos coming on the Jeep trails, a little bit of golf carting, some dog running, some cooking. Lots of stuff going on this channel. Just getting started. We don't even know what the big thing is going to be yet. Some oil on this here truck. Jeep, excuse me. And it goes. A little life fluid. A little lifeblood. You gotta have it. If you don't have it, that engine will make all kind of funny noises for a little while. I didn't empty the filter. I had actually done an oil change about 1,000 miles ago, but I still didn't want to put that other oil back in, so I went and got another 5 gallons of Mobil 1. And it still needs a little more. I didn't put that whole 5 quarts in. And yes, it still needs a little more. It's not just a rumor anymore, it's a fact. Got a good one with the rest of that. And I'll bet you $1.298 will still need like another half a quart. Just happen to have one hanging around, I think. Better check and make sure. There it is. All right, one more time. Get that cap back on real good. Make sure it's in good shape. Get your rag. If you got any oil spilled, I happen to get a drop on the valve cover. Can't have that. That defeats the whole purpose of changing gaskets. You don't want oil running down in there, making a stinky mess. All right. Let's give it a try. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. It's been fun making this video. We'll be making more of them coming up real soon, so stay tuned. Check it out. Gonna be happening here.
beautiful. That oil light went out immediately. As soon as you start it up, just like normal. She's good to go. I'll get up underneath it one time and probably about a day, see if we got any leaks. But